Let's see some monkey poo. Monkey poo. This is just gonna be where it's at for now until I can adjust all this stuff. So, yeah. Here's what it is. Let's see. Still a little wet. Yeah, poor lighting. Just nothing there. Turned into, yeah. So a little light there and then go up somebody's light. Softy a little bit. That helps a little bit better. That's a texture. So, we're going to try to get some of this layer off. Let's see what we uncover. Definitely gonna have to do something. I don't know if you can see that, basically. That's kind of just, I don't even know how it's balanced, but it is. Sure, if I actually did quite a good job. Of course, what? Gloss is holding it. I don't know. Yeah. So, how are we going to do this? It's all work in progress. Move it down a bit. What's this chair drop? Probably one on the curb. Very nice chair, but it doesn't drop. Alright. This whole brush, the inside of the whatever hairs came off and just left this nice little edge. It's good for scraping and stuff now. So, why go buy a scraper? You know, they sell those little putty kits and all that. Use a freaking anything. Use the edge of that. Don't go spend money on fucking that you can literally, you don't have to have an expensive paintbrush. Paints, I don't know. They're selective in my eyes. their paint. Some are easier to work with than others. Some dry a little quicker. Some seem a little more liquidy. It just depends on what you like. I kind of go for the kinds that dry rather slowly, but yet you can speed up the process, or you can slow down the process, and that's with any acrylic really. So you can go for the expensive inks and stuff like that, just thinking you're going to be better. It's not going to help any. Nothing's going to help you be better than just trying. And I don't think I'm any better than when I started. Not any worse than I started. The only difference is I've learned things that work through trial and error. So with that, I know that you can take mud, maybe a little waste of a bunch of acrylic paint, but you can take mud and turn it into something still. That's the beauty of what I like about being able to mix colors and stuff like that. Just expressing yourself on a different level. You know, art's in the eye of the beholder, and what I see, you might not see. What you see, I might not see. Uh, so, criticism you gotta take with, um, you know, an open heart, an open mind, for improvement to maybe possibly see where you're going with your thoughts and the way people are perceiving them. And if you're wanting them to perceive your art as a different way, you have to get input on the way that they perceive it in order to change your style, or if you like your style, you know, whatever you're trying to achieve, honestly. But if you're doing art just to please someone else, that's not art. That is mimicry. Um, you might as well be in advertising, you might as well be marketing, you might as well be in digital graphics, tattoo artist, all that good stuff. If you do it for passion, do it for just the sheer fact of it. It's enjoyable and therapeutic. Carl Jung, Jung, he painted pretty much every day for the last 30 years of his life, over and over again, the same thing pretty much. Mandalas. And that's why mandalas are in a lot of therapy books and stuff to color. Is because you can see the reflection of your mood and certain times of the year and weather and stuff by the colors that you choose, and it's quite interesting when you don't put thought into it and just do to what comes out, because you're not trying to impress anything, you're just curious. And if you live life with curiosity of always wondering and not necessarily questioning, but just wondering and wanting to know more. That's the beauty of learning and understanding. And so, with understanding, you understand yourself better, you understand others better, and in turn, you know, it's a win-win. You know, um, it's better to give than to receive always. So, you know, uh, even when you think that you're giving, you're always receiving something. Um, so take the time to listen to the message that you're getting. Uh, you know, it's different depending on the circumstances, but pretty much time, if you have open ears, there's a lesson to be learned. And I treat that in every facet of my life, and especially now in painting. Long, I didn't paint for a long time because I just afraid I wasn't good enough, or people wouldn't like me, that it was a waste of time, and I put too much effort into no results. Well, that's the life of a painter. You put hours and hours of dedication and time, and sometimes it turns into just utter trash. And then other times, you barely put a dot on a freaking piece of paper, and everyone thinks it's the coolest thing ever. So it's interesting, to try to figure other people out and what they think and how they run, but at the same time, not let what they think affect you, and neither should they, let what you think affect them. It only breeds toxicity. And like they say, if you assume anything, we're both an ass or something like that. But yeah, so enough of me rambling, and let's see what I can unfold or see what's in there. I'm curious. I did do this with thoughts of my brother on the 19th, no, 20th, right before doing, or Hitler's birthday. Which one do you want to celebrate? The 19th, it's my brother's birthday, and when I do this, I was thinking of him, and basically painted his name over and over again, playing with wet, and just trying to come up with an idea. And if you knew my brother, he was all over the place, chaotic. I'm tame compared to him. So, yeah, today would have been his 40th birthday, passed a few years ago. And, I just did this with my thoughts of him. So, that's why I'm kind of excited to see. I can still get, beauty out of this. Don't worry. But I'm going to see what lies underneath all the shit of life, Basically, I threw a bunch of shit at it, which he dealt with. But he had a good heart, good soul. One of the best in everyone, so. He just didn't know the right ways to go about it. And was just lost in trouble. We're all lost in trouble. Wandering around on this planet and trying to find ourselves. And I wish I could go back to then as I am now. It's been just a couple of years, but I'm not the same person. So maybe I could have done better, but I can't live in that. I can only benefit from what he helped me accomplish. So, yeah. Love you, Chad. I'm gonna let it dry a little too long. Alright. So you're gonna hide the shadows. Let's see what's back there. Looks like it tried to live too long. I have a feeling that I could have caught it a little earlier. Maybe. Yeah, that's about all you're going to get. My piece. I can throw some more lacquer on it. I know that, but that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to peel off sections to get to the bottom underneath this. That's all right. What we'll do is we'll do some highlights. Let me see what we got behind there. So, okay. It's not going to peel off with ease. So, we're just going to have to bring everything out of the shadows. A lot easier than peeling it off, actually. Just need a little duster and a good white. But I want to see what's behind all that. See what's going to come through. Funny bone. I don't like this chair no more. Oh. God, I don't remember the last time I got that thing. Yeah. I hope y'all are laughing because I'm not. A little change in setup. I've been working on trying to get a little more room. Being jammed in my garage. Not the easiest. Let me get everything in here with you. So, yeah, I made a little more room. Yeah. If I get out the way. Kind of. Yeah. Almost. You don't want to see the other wall, though. It's not a car over there. But I did find what I was looking for that I knew I had. I just didn't know where they were. So this ought to make my UV a lot more productive and quicker too. See, I don't have to freaking move around like an idiot trying to The bright flashlight one's not really UV, it's ultraviolet, but it's not the same as a fluorescent UV bulb. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Come on, all you hippies out there. Alright, let's see if these don't blow up. Because I am looking at one of them, and it looks like something was gnawing at it. Probably squirrels. I know we got squirrels in the attic. And I have seen some mice out here before. That's what happens when you live in a place that foundations cracking every witch house in this area. Taxes go up. But your house value goes up. But so does upkeep. And they want more money, more taxes. Do they not know how much money has to go into the house in order to get what they want out of it? Ooh, it worked the first time. Luke, I am your father. Wow, who knows how old this is? Probably hasn't been turned on in like 10 years. Don't make them like they used to. I bet this is made in the US of A. Nah, it's probably still made in China. The bulb's a little loose. Man, I miss these things. I remember when I was a kid, teenagers, I installed a double 4-footer in the ceiling of my bedroom, and had a bunch of spider webs and glow in the dark shit and all sorts of stuff. It was crazy. Until you had to clean up all the spider webs all the time. Yeah, that wasn't fun. The Halloween kind of glow and stuff. Yeah, it was a trip. Yeah, that was before I even dripped. Or myself. Let's see here. Alright, so now we're going to lift your leg. See? Yeah, it's loose. It's old and dusty. Just like me. Ooh, you see the greens though. Already. Yeah, so that's good. How we just get this stay on. Let's take away this light. Alright. Sure now? Just loose. Just loose all the time. I see some sparks. Well, you might witness me getting electrocuted on live. I was an electrician, so it is possible. This would fucking fry the shit out of you. You believe it or not? Fluorescent lights. Yeah, they got the ballast in there. Ooh-wee. I remember just don't touch it. That seems to work. But still can't see shit for colors in it. It's green, like neon bright ass green. So it looks like it's black. And that's not black, that's neon green. Let's see the foreground though. This will be interesting. Let's do some highlights. See what we can get into this. Let's see the test. See if one light comes up there. Yeah, all my phones are getting ink all over them. I don't like all ink. It's acrylic. I've been doing this for 20 fucking years. I guess because that's printing, digital artist, print, so I did that. Lots and lots and lots of hours, probably more hours than I've ever painted, so that's probably why I call it ink. Wow, it is so crazy to see that freaking. I wish it did justice. Like, you see this blue mark where the ink is. So, I know I'm going to touch the wood right there. But it looks like it's cut out, the blue part. Like it goes down, like, half an inch or so. It's freaking crazy. So this, if I were to have a gallery, I mean, even that, it looks like it's beveled out, but this is all smooth, but there's a little texture from where this is smooth. This is just the neon right here with normal colors on top of it. So it gives it that neon, it looks like it sinks in. It's so crazy. So, like I said, this camera doesn't do justice. I don't know if my phone would do any better. This one is just as shitty. But I have this one I possibly set up, but I don't know if it would actually even get that. Let's see if I can take a picture of it. Yeah, because the images on my profile is from this phone. Let's see. Right now. Looks even cooler on the phone, actually. Yeah, it looks blurred. You can't see no detail. That's the difference between phones. Okay, oh, there you go. You see the detail if I could turn it to the side. Barely. Yeah. So that's the thing. You make something look rather huge, or make it look rather small. All about perspective, baby. That's what I tell her. If you get real close, it looks bigger. No, I'm joking. Alright, let's see here. We need that white. Something do a little dust and nothing too dusty. Let's see what I can't bring out. With a little white. I can also do the green one, or the orange. I can do any color actually. But I want to pop this before I add the other layers. Stretch. I should have kept that overhead line on, huh? That like sucks, but it's easier on me. But for y'all, it's not. I'm just going to do what I feel. Here, I don't know why. This is what I'm feeling for some reason. It's a secret. Yeah. Okay. Earbuds? Nope. So I need to find my earbuds. Unfortunately, I would play music, but they started to shut me down last time I played music. Copyright on the same platform that they fucking play the shit. Yeah, whatever. Go figure, right? I don't know. Now we got white poo. It went from green, brown, back to bird poo. But it's no there. And if you know about me, I like legs. I don't know why. It's like the more legs you can get, the more images you can hide in there. I should just see that like I see it. Almost. Kind of like smoke. Green, blue, yellow, orange. A bunch of colors. Yeah. And this one here, I don't know if you're curious. This one was just, it's all about the texture. So I don't care what it looks like. I was doing textures. So you see the ridges? Ruffles have ridges. Yeah. Trying to do the opposite. What you see is what I see. We see. Yeah, see. See how. Yeah. Maybe some texture there. That one's really thick on some of the layers. And I actually clawed out some of these. They're so thick. You can almost see. It goes down about 1/8 of an inch right there. Ooh. So I'm curious when I dust this one, what some highlights I'm gonna get. Plus, I don't know if you see the edges and stuff in there. Yeah. I mean, these neon colors, they're, I don't know, those ones are essentials. It's decent brand, but for that little pack cost me like $10 maybe. It's fun to play around with. You know, and the other paints cost like $10 for one. Yeah. But you'll have fun. Yeah, you know. Why are you doing it? To make money? Well, promise you, you ain't gonna make money doing it this way. I mean, shoot. How many views do I get? Besides me? None. Okay, yeah. Don't think I could view it enough time to get paid. So, I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it for digital record more. Because when I do paint, I have some really good paintings, and I start to do like this. I liked where that one turn started, you know, the face that I didn't touch, and then all of a sudden it's that. So I caught it in a different light today because I've been moving stuff around. Yeah. It's not like that. And it's like, okay, that's something a little different. So, I don't know. I don't know where I'm at on it now. Because, new perspective. Go that route with it. There's plenty of layers and texture. I can do another thing. The colors don't matter. The colors is what's going to make everything else pop. The only reason it looks like it does now is because of the colors. The shadows, the shading, the highlights. I get the highlight and shade a little bit different, contrast a little bit different, the saturation a little bit different. It's going to give it a different vibe, a different feel, and just your perspective. Oh, I forgot that inks. Or the ink. See, I told you, I keep calling ink. Forgot that paint's up there, so I'll get a little extra glow on this one. And make him glow. There we go. Shouldn't just paint like that. That's cooler, anyways. Not as easy to control. But it is fun. It is fun, the texture. And get it to do the rest of the work for you. A little bit. It's like a light break. See if I get that other one to work. Golly, this is probably be. I don't know. When you see electrical, as I'm an electrician by trade, I see exposed wire. Is that exposed? Where's that one? Yeah, it's a little exposed. Remember, make sure it's unplugged first before you do this at home. Just kidding. I mean, does this work? Probably. It's just the wires showing, that's all. It's not touching anything to ground it. It's not touching anything to arc it. Most of the sleeve is on. It's just exposed a little bit. And all that's going to create is a little resistance, but it's going like a quarter of the, it's like a 16th of an inch. So from that, I would say don't touch it while it's on or plugged in. But we'll find out. Safety first. Close your eyes. Oh, maybe not hold it, but it is plastic. Okay. Step 1, plugged in. I'm actually, well, I would say shocked, but I'm not shocked. I'm shocked that this actually came on. It didn't. I don't know why this parent it exploded. It didn't look like it was going to do anything, but you never know. Old shit, you know. Hell, the store that this was bought, they don't even have no more. It's probably Gadzooks or Spencer's, which I think they still have Spencer's. I don't know. I haven't been in the mall in a long time. Alright, there we go. Now we got a light bright. How bright is your light? Mm-hmm. I don't know if you see that one over there. That one actually is glow in the dark ink on some spots. That's kind of cool. So, yeah, masterpieces be had up here. Nah, probably not. Fun, definitely. I wish I knew where. I can probably listen to some stuff that's not copyrighted. I would think. I don't know. See, how can I set this? Read this. Paint by numbers. That looks cool. On camera, anyways. To me, it's just really bright orange, but on camera, it looks like reflection light. Let's see. You see that foreground coming? Got paint all over my phone. I could see it. It's neon paint because I can see when the black light's on. I didn't think I had that much on there, but I can see it now. Actually, it is 420. So we get hybrid THC or CBD, whatever the hell you want to call this shit. Catnip. My cat comes from the corner store, I tell you. Yeah. Yeah, that's one right. The CBD shop. Seriously, I did get it at the CBD shop. It's CBD. That's what the package said. Who knows? I don't even know nowadays. When I was in high school, it was Michigan swag. A bunch of it for cheap. And a headache to last for days. And some of the CBDs, not bad. Some of it's tastes like chemical or something. I don't know. I think the ones with all the fruit and all that good shit, they doing something to it. And like anything, has a chemical reaction when it's burned, so you don't know what that chemical reaction is doing when they're adding extra stuff. So I usually make sure that the stuff that I do get is sealed bags, wrapped, been lab tested, all that good stuff. Can you trust packaging? I don't know. Trust my buddy that has a shop. So he tells me the ones that have a bunch of chemicals and the ones that are more natural. Whatever this is. So this is an interesting kind. Some pea stuff. Something about another way the burns with the chemical compound in it. Loophole shit. Do I believe it? Nah. Does it taste real? No chemicals on that one. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Yes, I'm painting the light. I'm gonna put shit on there. Supposed to have the little poker thing on the other. Why not, right? I don't need the mop for this. Should be using it for this stuff anyways. Oh, really? These mops, you want them to stay real soft. So, I usually get a Mona Lisa brand conditioner, thinner. I don't know. Only one I've ever used, honestly. Mineral oils and stuff like that. But as far as thinner and conditioner, that's the only brand I've ever used. And as far as mineral oils, baby oil is just as good, I think. It's oil. And, they just say it's mineral oil. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Basically, drinking it ain't gonna kill you, but I wouldn't suggest it because it's gonna be slip and slide for a few weeks. That's what I heard. Anyways, drink that Mineralax stuff. Ooh. I can only imagine. Hopefully, I never had that problem. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to get this one. No, it's this one. I don't know why this cheap old brush. I really like it. Like, I don't think the kid, it's some crappy ass freaking hairs, but they're nice and coarse. And I don't know. It was like a 4-pack of them for like $1 at the dollar store. And I use it more than I use a lot of other stuff. Yeah, next time I see him, I'm going to get some more. That'd be cereal. It can't be up too much longer. Just on eggs. And it is almost 3:16 in the morning. 3:14 pie. And 3:16. John 3:16. Jesus is the way. Yeah, this thing's soaked up. Oh, crap. Might just have to put a bunch of freaking ink down this. Oh, I got some. I'll put the contrast back in. A fuller picture will be seen. Fuller picture. What I think I'm going with. I don't know. I do not know. I never know until I know, and then I don't know. Because I really don't know. I do know my hand looks good, though. It's like green screen. My fingers into the artwork. Be better if I had more ink on there. Green screen. Where's the finger at? Make it disappear. Little texture. See if I can make my finger disappear. That'd be cool. And it's like, where did it go, George? Hold on, let me edit that. It's gone. See? Wow. I cheated. Yeah, I'm goofy. Just had a good day. Sad day. Well, I wouldn't say sad, actually. A day of joy. Of remembrance. Focusing on the good instead of the negative. And the more and more that I tend to do that here lately. The better things are. Just all around, Just perspective is key about everything, like I was saying. And, just having a positive outlook. Seeing the good things and the bad. It sucks to say, someone dying, there was good out of it, or anything to that nature. But, I can honestly say I probably would not be here today if my brother didn't pass. We both struggled with alcoholism, and that ended up being his downfall. And some of the things he said to me in the very last resonated. And I saw signs that I was starting to go through that utter just end of just all hope and faith and just psychosis taking over completely. The paranoia and stuff. He still had his moments, don't get me wrong. But yeah, so that I went through a real battle for a couple of years after that. Well, a year, 2. Yeah, this has been 3 years now, something like that, 2-3 years since he's been gone. I don't know. Last year's been up and down ride. He was with me the whole time, though. He helped me in more ways than one battle my addiction. I wish I could return the favor, but also do his honor, his memory. sometimes hoping the ones we love the most are the hardest. It's cooler in camera than it was. Yeah, just trying too hard to make something instead of doing the best. Not trying. It's that doubt in my head. I forgot. See, constant reminder. If you don't remind yourself who is, not to doubt yourself. So once you start doubting yourself and you keep doing it, you start believing it. Let's see what I can't do with this jump. I don't want to do this to myself. Once the paint thirst coming out more still. I don't know what this will look like on wire for the peeps. Reacting like that. Really what it looks like. Cock-a-doodle-doo is what it looks like to me. That's why I should just sell NFTs. Yeah. I take an image of that. It looks crazy. And that image is only misleading. In real life, you'd be surprised what that actually looks like. Let's see if I can get a decent picture. Also, know is I need brighter colors. A few key areas. I'll got the lightsaber. Nope, happy Easter, everyone. May you have a blessed day. Remember the reason. Black Easter. Sacrifice. That's the lesson it's supposed to teach. It's sacrifice something for something greater. Mm. So I owe debt because someone sacrificed for things that I have not even done yet. And that is called salvation, sermon, faith, freedom. Just have a bit of faith. All things can be possible and are possible. And no matter the possibilities, there'll be the probable, be the impossible. Probable is everybody else that watches mainstream media, TV, calls the latest fashion trends, wears what everyone else wears. When I wear what I think looks good, what feels comfortable. Yes, I got nice clothes for when I want to look dress nicely. Come on. Life's too short to be living in a monkey suit most of the time. You got this damn skin suit, that's bad enough. I hear the glow in the dark stuff. I don't know. It's alright. I only got it because it was half off. It's more for models and stuff. It's funny. Someone was talking about joining the well earlier. Trying to see it on here. But to me, this image here looks like a big blue well. And your lighting and all is the same. Here's how you be able to see it. Here. See. that lacquer's still on there. Let's do work to it. So who knows what it's going to look like in the morning. Wait, there is it. I'm back. Alright. Another drill. Got to. And cold. And there it is. It's horsey. Alright. Life is perspective. You see, choose to see the bad things. You choose to see the good things. Ultimately, the choice is yours. You can choose to see what you want to see. You can choose what others want you to see. You walk in the light or the shadows. It's all about perspective. And perspective can make your reality. True or false. That is perspective. What do I want to see in life and art? Just that's the main thing. That's what I love about art. Is you look at it can make you feel different ways. You're reminded of other things. So, simply put, if you view your life and the world like art, and look in the light that you choose, makes you happy, not other people. This is what I see. This is what you see. And it's totally different than what the live in flesh look is. It's totally different from one source to the next. Let me take a look. That's it. So, this way life is. And if you believe everything, it can lead you the wrong way. So you have to look at it from all the directions. To interpret it the best you know how. If not, this is the muteness of life without the light. So you follow the light, you do right and live virtuous and have no fear your perspective can be seen by others. The light reflecting off you through your words, through your actions. The simple shift in perspective. It's quite elegant. And with that, I wish y'all happy Easter. Oh dang, I'm like way zoomed out or zoomed in. I will see y'all on the flip. Peace. Not yet. Yeah.